here are the five for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Barlow in at the 4. And for Boston, we've got Derek White. Sam Hauser out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Shireman in at the 2. All right, Richard, All-Star Weekend is in the rearview mirror now. Some new roads ahead for some teams, though.
Yeah, there are definitely some teams out there that have a very different outlook right now. It's an exciting time of year to be a fan, though.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. And here's Oubre from the arc. Shireman grabs the board. And here's Hauser. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Now here's Maxey. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. On target from range.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
White looking it over. Pass to Brown. Here's Shireman. 3 on the clock. Here's the 3. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 5.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
And here's Maxey outside. The shot off that time. Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Brown. Off target from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Embiid. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Vucevic, the pass to White. 3-pointer. The rebound by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Hauser can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 3. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever. Now
White. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Derek White at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Grimes, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. And he makes both free throws. Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
Here's Edgecombe. He's scoreless. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Hauser. Again, the miss by Boston. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Barlow. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Can. Boston trailing. And here's Brown. Vucevic, a screen on Oubre. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
They set the screen. Pass to Embiid. Sixers score.
When we say Embiid does it all for his team, here's yet another example.
From 13, and he knocks the jumper down. White's got 7 points.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by White. Pass to Barlow. Lays it up and banks it in.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Up top, Hauser takes the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Give him 8.
That's good vision by JB. Draws the D, kicks it out. He's grown that part of his game.
Outside Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. He had a big outing in that Pacers game as well. Vucevic against Embiid. It's good.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. White, the pass to Vucevic. Banked it in off the glass.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid, covered by Vucevic. Fades and shoots. Again, Philadelphia.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Celtics have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. White with a screen on Oubre. And here's White. There's the three. Sinks the tray. And the Celtics lead by 1.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Pass to Embiid. And it's good. 2 points. Embiid's got 16 points.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Here's Shireman. Vucevic with it. And in the game with Denver, he did not play well. Outside White. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. He's got 13.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Barlow. Here's Grimes. He picked up 15 in their last win against Indiana. Pass to Drummond. Back to Grimes. All sorts of time. And that one's good.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Brown. 23 points for him last game against Denver. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Drummond. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. Pritchard from outside. First shot won't go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Edgecombe from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Grimes. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Now here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, deflected. Vucevic with a steal. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Back over to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Drummond. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Edwards. Now Grimes, defended by Brown. The 3 from Edgecombe. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
They set the pick. Fires for 3. Brown can't hit.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
To the left side wing. There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. The three from Edgecombe. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Celtics trail by 7. Now Brown. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. On the wing, Hauser. Pritchard from outside. Drains the triple.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the 76ers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Delano Banton out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Garza's checked in for Boston. Philadelphia also making some changes. Walker comes in for Watford, and Payne is subbed in for Lowry. And Embiid drops them both. The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But we live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Here's Kata. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Pritchard against Payne. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 5. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Payne. The 3 is up. Not going to go that time. Boston's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Gonzalez misses.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Walker. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Embiid's got 20.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Here's Pritchard. And a nice finish on the layup.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
The 76ers shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Now here's Payne. No points so far. To the paint. Well, for Joel Embiid, he has 1 MVP. Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And Embiid drops them both. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And Edwards slams it in.
Defensive
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Edwards at the line for one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Celtics trail by 7. Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Shireman. Here's Queta. Embiid covers. Queta, pass to White. And Boston again with the bucket.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Pritchard against Lowry. And here's Embiid for 3. Oh, book it. Embiid, a triple.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Outside, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shireman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Grimes. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Outside White. Back to Brown. Jaylen Brown gets it to fall.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from this side.
Embiid, a screen on Pritchard. Here's Lowry. That one goes. Count it. Lowry's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Pass to Shireman. And here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. 7 points in the game. Oh, he picked him clean. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Brown.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Now Lowry. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. The kick out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Brown. Again, Brown missing. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Celtic fans, get loud right now for Celtics.
Hauser, he's checked in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Barlow's checked in for Watford. Oubre comes in for Edwards. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Maxey in for Lowry. Here's Keita. Yet to see a basket. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. The 3-ball. Boston again missing.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Here's Edgecombe, defended by Brown. Edgecombe, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Down low. Here's White, shoots over Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. The Celtics making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Grimes is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Sixers lead by 10. Pass to Barlow. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid elevates.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
On the wing, Hauser. Outside, Brown. Gets the inside finish.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid against Vucevic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid at the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Outside White. Oubre against Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer, Vucevic. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Embiid gets the double team. Here's Barlow. The 11-footer. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics trail by 13. Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Now here's Embiid. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Hauser outside. Outside White. Off target from 3-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Grimes. And there's the lob. The steal. Brown against Oubre. Pass to White. White coming through.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Joel Embiid. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And, of course, there's Philadelphia. They're 4 spots behind them.
You know, for the Celtics, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And it's good for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's White. 19 points in the game. Brown against Oubre. Brown inside, just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Oubre. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Edgecombe. Yep, that one goes. Edgecombe's got 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Hauser. Left side, Brown. Outside White. Over Edgecombe. Barlow grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 15. Here's Edgecombe. Give him 8. Pass to Grimes. That 3's off the mark. The Celtics shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside, Brown. Back to Hauser. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Drummond with the screen. Pass to Grimes. Back to Drummond. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Hauser outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Shireman. 3-pointer off the mark. The Sixers lead by 14. Here's Edgecombe. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
And so it's full with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, the story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
From one big to another, you are crushing it. Joel. I love everything he's doing out there. There's no substitute for the real thing, but I'll say it. This is a classic Shaq-like performance.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the power forward position. Celtics trail by 16. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Ooh, that's what you call protecting the rim, baby. Great job by Embiid.
That one falls.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Shireman. Now here's Brown. Off the mark there with a three.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Oubre on the wing, defended by Brown. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys, back over to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Embiid, good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oubre against Brown. Hauser outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send them away empty-handed.
Here's Shireman. Still no points. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Maxey surveys. Oubre passes to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Good on the short little jump shot. Embiid's got 34.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
And put your hands together for something.
And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. Number 1, Boston.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, there's the alley! Oh, that's offensive interference.
No basket.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Philadelphia leading by 22. Pass to Edgecombe. And there's the screen. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. And there's Embiid. That was good. And the assist from Edgecombe.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Shireman. This one for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Embiid, a screen on White. For three, Maxey. They get it back. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Hauser outside. Outside White. Left side, Brown. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
Now here's White. He's got 19. Pass to Vucevic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Maxey. Shots blocked. Now the Celtics on the move. There's the triple. Boston, no good that time either. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Edgecombe. Give him 8 points now. From the arc. Hauser grabs the board. Hauser's got 4 rebounds now. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Brown. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Maxey with a screen on Brown. Brown against Oubre. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. Oubre's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Hauser passes to White. Vucevic against Embiid. Now here's Vucevic. He's closely guarded. He gets it in there. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket.
On the interior, Vuce, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Outside Oubre. There's a screen from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Oubre's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
White with it. He's got 19. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Hauser. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Barlow. The 3 from Edgecombe. And the 76ers another 3.
And just
Boston.
totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Boston calls time here.
And your next
Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Celtics Entertainment.
The Celtics shooting about 41%. Outside White. The three is up. Barlow grabs a miss. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Edgecombe. Let's go with a three. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Pritchard to the wing, right side. Vucevic against Embiid. Now here's Vucevic, tightly guarded, and Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Barlow. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by White. The three from Edgecombe. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
3.
Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
They set a pick. White for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Back to Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 5 now.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Pritchard. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Maxey, that's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Shireman, still without a bucket. Outside White. Boston again missing. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's Barlow. Count it. Barlow's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
2 minutes.
Now here's Hauser. 11 points in the game. 3-pointer Pritchard. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Maxey outside. Drills it from deep.
Maxey.
He's got 10.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. White can't hit.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
And down it goes. 2 points.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Pritchard. 9 points in the game. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer Vucevic. Sends it home from 3-point land. Vucevic has got 7 points.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
There's a screen. Outside Oubre from downtown. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Hauser. He's got 11. Here's White. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Outside Maxey. Inside. Out to Oubre. The three. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And so it's Philadelphia making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. To go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jaylen Brown, and it's Walsh in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Pritchard. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Here's Drummond. Got a piece of it. Here's Gonzalez, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Here's Walsh. Drops in the 3. Walsh has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Outside Payne. It's Walker on the wing. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. That one no good. Pass to Brown. To the inside. Cheda. And that one is stuffed right through.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Drummond finds Payne. The kick out to Edwards. And here's Walker. Up top, Payne. From the top of the key, Drummond controls the rebound and the putback.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
Pass to Gonzalez. 4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Payne. Now here's Walker. Outside Edwards. Drummond to screen on Brown. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Queta, pass to Pritchard. Here's Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. Gonzalez. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, to keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Payne. Drummond to screen on Pritchard. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Walsh. Boston on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. And that's 15 points for Jaylen Brown.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Drummond passes to Payne. The kick out to Edwards. Now here's Drummond. Now here's Payne. Defended by Pritchard. Outside Grimes. Lets it go from deep. The Sixers again can't hit. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Now here's Pritchard. To the left wing. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Up top, Walker. Outside Payne. Walker, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Walker. Launches it. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Pritchard. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in for Drummond. Watford comes in for Walker, and it's Lowry in for Payne. And that one misses. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Outside, Brown. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Lowry with it. Pritchard picks him up. Lowry surveys the D. From outside, off the mark. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-4 run. Hauser right side. Outside, Brown. The 3 ball. And Grimes pulls it down.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Count it.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Boston on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Pritchard. Up and in on the layup.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Bona. With some arc. And the layup is good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Clever pump fake from Vooch. Skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he can't get the first one. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
The Celtics making a switch here. Shireman's checked in.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Watford the pass to Lowry. Now Grimes. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside White. Edwards against Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
He's flexing on that finish. These kind of buckets get Brown going.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. The 76ers shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Lowry with it, now guarded by White. Here's Grimes. Hits the front of the rim and out. Boston's got 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Brown passes to Hauser. White for 3. And Grimes pulls it down.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Edwards against Brown. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Lowry outside. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. White for 3. And no good. Here's Bona. Pass to Lowry. Outside Grimes. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Grimes has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. And here's Brown for 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Nikola Vucevic.
And that one falls for Vucevic. Some changes for Philadelphia. Beauchamp comes in for Watford, and it's Martin in for Lowry. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Martin, the pass to Grimes. For 3. Boston pulls it in. Now Vucevic. Hauser outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Brown. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
White against Martin. Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Edwards. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Vucevic in the post. Hits the jump hook. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Bona, covered by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bona. Rebound Boston. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Joel Embiid.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Free throw good. Brown.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Martin outside. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Grimes. And that time also a missed shot. Pass to Brown. From outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Martin. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.